A minimalist lifestyle is defined as intentionally living with fewer possessions, focusing only on the ones you need. However, it is so much more than that. I think minimalism is all about learning to appreciate simple things around you and making use of them. Ironically enough, minimalism in the US is a sticky marketing term used to get you to purchase objects with a minimalist design. But true minimalism works hand in hand with mindfulness, which teaches you to value not just objects, but also time, emotions, and people. Today, we're going to discuss 1, what minimalism is, 2, values to live by, and 3, how minimalism can help your work life, your personal life, and your mental health. Minimalism is about reducing possessions, freeing yourself of clutter in your life, and generally just living a much simpler life. Similar to mindfulness, it is a very intentional way of living. It's making sure that every material object, everything you're investing your time in, is really important to you and brings some sort of value to your life. I also like to look at minimalist values more philosophically and ask myself questions such as, is what I'm doing serving a purpose? Am I overexerting my energy in areas to my life that are not valuable? And what do I find meaningful? How can I do more of that? The first step of minimalism is about identifying your personal values. This can be simply objects, emotions, people, values in your life that you really hold close to your heart. And that you intentionally want to prioritize. Defining your personal values and standing behind your convictions helps you become a stronger, more decisive person. And identifying personal values helps keep you level-headed in all areas of your life. Whether you're having work disagreements, personal conflicts, relationship issues, you can always go back to your personal values and remember what you find actually important, what you find true to yourself, and center yourself, ground yourself to your core. Really, the moral of the story is that personal values help ground you, and that is something that's needed in many aspects of your life. Focus on what you need over what you want. This is a really significant learning to stick by, especially financially, because the most financially successful people know how to live below their means regardless of their income. In life, it's very tempting to fall into what we want, but it's really important to prioritize what we need. This shift in thought process is very difficult for many people to accept, but the purpose of it is to envision happiness as something that's long term. I like to apply this value to material categories in my life, such as beauty and clothing. So for example, 1, I've learned to shop quality over quantity. And 2, I've created self-discipline, such as I have a maximum of 3 lipsticks in my collection before I can buy any more. This value also helps me prioritize what's most important at work based on kicking out a deliverable that's most important to get out, not just something that someone is bugging me for. Lastly, it really helps my personal and mental health because it's helped me realize that true happiness is not found in things, rather it's found in gratitude and humility. Setting intentions is a core learning from mindfulness, meditation, and minimalism. It's actually scientifically proven that you're far more likely to achieve goals that you write down. Whether you're setting a personal goal, a financial goal, a work-related goal, a wellness goal, having the intention to focus and achieve something really sets out a clear path for you instead of just passively saying, oh, I'll complete this on sometime in the future, I'll do this that day. It doesn't really hold you responsible for it. For me, setting intentions is really helpful for things like financial goals because I can really hold myself to it and keep myself accountable by reminding myself that I'm doing this for a greater reason, such as I'm saving up for an asset or for my retirement or my travel plans or for my future self. I also find setting intentions to be extremely beneficial for small things, such as at work. I might prioritize doing 3 main deliverables that need to be kicked out the first half of the day. Or if you're about to speak to a friend or a family member, you might set the intention to speak with calmness and humility in your voice instead of invoking upon stress or anger. Setting intentions is a really small extra step in your day that can change the likelihood of you achieving your goals exponentially. Letting go of material things can make you feel empty. But the point of living a simpler life is really understanding what makes you happy, what do you value, what do you want to spend time doing. And in most cases, the answer to that is an experience. Experiences can be as simple as having quiet time to read or do something by yourself, or it can be something adventurous like visiting a new place. Embracing experiences over material items is a really big part of maturing, and it helps you realize buying items is only a temporary high. Reflecting on this value really helped me realize that for me, the experiences that I find valuable are things like spending quality time with people that I care about, hosting events, traveling, and practicing hobbies that make me feel calm. In mindfulness, freedom is all about peace and balance. Similarly, in minimalism, freedom is all about living your best and truest life and prioritizing what's right for you, getting rid of anything excess. Freedom is an existential topic, but the point is that minimalism teaches us that freedom is about having inner peace and balance. For example, when people discuss topics such as financial freedom, what's the point of that, right? It's to eventually not work a 9 to 5 and have time to be free and experience anything that you're able to and not be tied to an obligation that holds you down. In sum, I hope that this video shared some new and interesting points about minimalism that can help your everyday life. Personally, minimalism has helped me look at life more simply. I think we often get caught up in little inconveniences in our lives, such as arguments or work inconveniences or anything that we might be tripped up on, but minimalism helps ground you and remind you to return to your core, return to your personal values, return to what's important to you and what's valuable to you, and anything excess can just go away. Minimalism is also extremely helpful for achieving goals, and it keeps you laser focused. And generally, minimalism reminds us that true happiness is found in inner peace, in balance, in stability, and not in material things. Well, I hope that this video made you think a little bit more about these mindset changes that can help your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.